Hello YouTubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hops. Today, starting the first review of the Beer Geek Week. If you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all those social media pages, you would have seen made a post about this week being reviews of only Mikkeller Beer Geek variations, or at least from Monday to Friday, because I was able to get 5 different Mikkeller Beer Geek beers that's recently been released. So you're going to see a cool little series here, and it's all twists on Geek Brunch Weasel and a Beer Geek Breakfast. Barrel-aged editions, that is. Kind of like I did back in the day with his Black Hole series. Except for this series, like the Black Hole series, I got every single one. This time around, I got every single one they released except the Cognac. But it should be interesting. So the first one for today, guys, is one I'm looking forward to. Thought we should start big. And this was also one of the older releases. I think this was released last year. But they currently released a lot of new barrel-aged versions of Beer Geek Brunch Weasel and Breakfast. But this is Beer Geek Brunch Weasel. You know it. The Civet Cat Coffee Poop beer. Aged in Islay whiskey barrels. Islay, I always fuck up the pronunciation of it. But you know it. It's the peated Scotch whiskey. It's been a while since I've had a peated whiskey barrel-aged beer, so this should be interesting. I love peated whiskeys. I know a lot of people dislike them because it's such a heavy smoke flavor that it gives, but in my book, it's all good. And they have released this once before. It was back in the day when they brewed at Norway. And this is the Lervig batch. Wow, the peat is insane. So this is like the second time they released it, I believe. But, wow. I got it poured, pitch black color, no light coming through, nice, thick, one finger handhead. Oh, by the way, the ABV is 10.9, I forgot to mention that. It's a big Imperial Stout. You know the beer. Let's just check out the aroma on this. Oh, sweet Jesus, that's peaty. Wow. You get that mineral, earthy, peachy, ashy, smoky aroma. But you're also getting some of the kind of sweet, darker and sweet chocolatey notes. Coffee. Wow, the peat is insane on this. It is really peaty. Maybe some dark licorice as well, some tarry notes, but really that minerally, peaty, intense, oaky, woody aroma is so dominant. It's like, if you love peated barrel-aged Imperial Stouts, you dig this. And it's not very often you see Islay whiskey used. It's mostly bourbon, but wow. I love peated whiskeys. This smells awesome. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys. Oh, man. That is good stuff. Wow. Whoa. It's such a different take on Beer Geek Brunch Weasel, because up front, you're hit with the sweetness of the Brunch Weasel, because it's a fairly sweet Imperial Stout. But the aftertaste is just like super peaty, dry, roasty, ashy flavors from the peated whiskey barrel. Full mouthfeel, nice and rich, creamy, just so much peat. Up front, you're getting the coffee, dark roast, some sweetness like a dark chocolatey, sweet, dark, maybe slight baker's chocolate sweetness to it, along with like a hint of licorice, but then it's just like peat up in your face, motherfucker. It's like so intense on the peat. Wow. You're getting almost leathery flavor too in the aftertaste, with the peaty, minerally flavors, ashy, dry, burnt, woody flavors. Such a different take on it, because usually to me, regular Beer Geek Brunch Weasel is like sweet and coffee dominating and like dark, rich and chocolatey. This is just like, instead of sweet, it's on the roastier, peatier side, especially in the aftertaste. It's definitely still sweet, leaving a sticky gloss on your lips, but mostly up front. Wow, this is a damn awesome take on Beer Geek Brunch Weasel. This is, man, good stuff. So rating-wise, for the Mikkeller Beer Geek Brunch Weasel aged in Islay whiskey barrels. I'm going to give it a 96. It's a damn awesome take on Geek Brunch Weasel if you're into peaty things and peated whiskeys. If you're not, I'd say if you hate peat, then don't spend your money on it, because then you will not like it. Even though even though you like regular Geek Brunch Weasel, it's just because the peat is so intense that I only think people who actually really dig peated whiskeys will like this. But I think it's awesome. I dig peated whiskeys, so it's right up my alley. Really cool take on Geek Brunch Weasel. Definitely. If you're a peat head, guys, check it out. Awesome stuff. I said getting a 96 from me, guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow for yet another Beer Geek themed beer review. And guys, as always, remember to comment, subscribe. Check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And I'm going to say cheers. Enjoy this. And see you guys tomorrow.